Welcome back. Time for the Hot Topic Buzz. So Republicans are putting their foot down and demanding that the Biden administration stop inviting TikTok influencers to the White House to promote the climate change agenda and reach young voters. In a letter to the White House legal counsel, Republicans write, "We write extremely concerned about reports that President Biden is considering bringing hundreds of social media influencers, including those who use the Chinese Communist Party's affiliated TikTok, into the White House to promote his agenda. China has already infiltrated multiple facets of our society. This infiltration is largely due to TikTok." I don't think they're going to ban TikTok anytime soon, Lee Zeldin. What about you? They want to speak to young people on TikTok.
About votes, relevancy.
It's about votes.
It's about connecting with Gen Z and millennial voters. I was the first member of Congress to call for a CFIUS review of TikTok. I've been harsh on them for a long time. I believe that TikTok should not be used by anybody in government. And I think that it would send a strong message if the Biden White House was willing to put that marker down and say that, you know, TikTok has an arrangement. Maybe someday in the future it'll change and our views on them will change. But as of now, when you have ownership and laws in China that could result in an exposure of the privacy of Americans' data, we have a problem here that we need to be serious about. Maybe what President Biden would find out is that there also are a whole lot of voters who care about protecting their information.
Right, and care about national security. I mean, Lou, after all, this conversation is taking place in Washington, and what does Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez do? She does a video on TikTok.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, if you go to this website, you're going to be subject to cyber attacks, and they go right to that website. I mean, we know that the data is there. It's being mined. I think Lee brings up the key point, and I'll give you an analogy. There's a precedent for limiting access to certain systems. FINRA does it to us in the financial industry. We can't use certain social media. There's tons of oversight. All our devices are monitored. There's no reason that shouldn't, at the bare minimum, happen for politicians. But seriously here, I mean, we're talking about the preservation of power, right?
Yeah.
What influencers that didn't exist? I mean, I hate to be harsh, but get a real job. That's not a job. Like, how are you in the White House? Can we fast forward a decade when the influencer doesn't exist and the actual everyday American matters to politicians, winning their vote, getting out? I'm sure you stumped in the streets, right? Grassroots.
Yeah, right.
Well, let me meet the people where they're at, not on social media.
I think this is all theatrics. I don't know how you feel about it, Adam, but I think the president wants to appear like he's going to do something on China. He's not going to do anything because I don't know what they have on him, but obviously his soft approach we have to look at and question. But, you know, the Thune bill, for example, doesn't even mention TikTok. So I think it's all theatrics. They want to keep TikTok in place because they want to speak to young people.
Well, unfortunately, most of what we're seeing out of this administration is about optics.
Yeah,
there is so little substance. Even this whole debate about a clean debt ceiling. Really? I mean, come on. How can you possibly think that you've got a group of Republicans who'll say, "Oh, sure, no, fine, we'll agree to more spending"?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. No, it's all about optics. It's not about substance, and we need more substance out of the White House.
For sure. We'll keep watching.